Yeah, let us not grieve to the point of not healing, not healing, okay? We should be able to heal. Okay, that basket, I don't know if I should change the shape to have it a little bit angular. Let me see if it's better this way. I think it's better this way. Okay. So, yes, you see, I'm a person that have been lucky in my life to know what pain is all about. Yes, I know what pain is. Okay, I've been shot before. I've been made to be out of work for a year because of the fear of internal injury. So now that I'm talking about it with a certain attitude, it tells me that I'm healing. But if I'm talking about it and I'm grieving, I'll never go to heal. And sometimes it's good to talk about it so that somebody who does such a thing would just kind of take another look and say, oh, Jesus, so these things that I do hurts people. So these things that I do hurts others. So I know what hurt is all about, and that's the reason why I tell you not to grieve to the extent of no healing. Thank you, Juskina. Thank you very much, Juskina. Thank you. You're welcome. Creative hands are showing up here. Believers are here. Wonderful people. Juskina, Happy New Year. Sorry that I didn't talk when you showed up. It's all about this creativity. You know how it happens. You know how it happens. Juskina, I hope the family is doing fine. Thank you for coming. Thank you. So the basket is going to look this way instead of having a pointed behind, So just correction, making sure that you're not using darker colors. Your darker colors has to be for your contrast. Your darker colors has to be for your contrast. And don't ever try to, you see that on this palette, you don't see any black. That thing you're seeing there is deep blue. Okay, so be careful when you're painting you to be adding such colors like darker colors. Okay, black. Don't use black. Black is not color. Black and white is not color. They are just there to help you to contrast. Okay, to darken or to lighten colors. That's what they do, my dear. So don't ever, when you're choosing colors in your palette, you put black. So no. The white you see here, is never going to be applied here just that way. It has to be applied if I want to make a sunshine or something like that, or radiant effect. I have to bring it in with yellow. The yellow is not going to be applied alone. You have to bring a little bit of red in the background in order to create that orange, which gives you the sun effect. Okay, don't you ever try to just apply your yellow or your white. No, what you're looking at, how this thing is coming out now from how it was before, is because of the fact that I am being careful to make sure that the contrasting colors are not based on black. If I had made it based on black, if I had mixed this with black, when it dries, you will see it dark, the way you don't want it. So you just have to make sure that it is with a color that is visible. Colors that are visible are, what I mean by colors are beautiful, colors with tone, all right? The colors that are tone are the primary colors. You still have to see them, and the secondary colors anyway. Tertiary sometimes turns into a more ashy color when you mix them up with others. So this is it. So I'm gonna tune this down. Yes. Tune this down. Yes. 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 I'll move up and down. Yes. Yeah. That's it. That's what I want. And here also. Yes. I'm highlighting now. Okay. Yes. 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 Exactly. So it has to be done. It has to be done. That's why I'm doing it. Thank you, Justina, for showing up. Thank you very much, everyone, for showing up. Thank you, Amelia. Reinbeck, thank you very much. Elsie Knight, Born Again, thank you very much. Hardware, yes. So the connection between these two is not just this. It's not just the coins, the money that is being thrown into, the coins that is or the gold that is being thrown into this time around. I'm going to make another contrast there because this is another concept. So you have to be this way. Yes. There's a golden penny. So that those coins that are being thrown into that place is not just the connection between the two. The connection between the two is that both are in expectation. The guitar player is expectant of the result of his what? Of his doings, of his activity. Okay? That's what the guitar player is hoping, that through his activity, he would receive blessings. Okay? While the expectant mother is just being nice. The expectant mother is just being nice because she would have just walked away just like those two out there. But no, she said, this young man, this person is doing something for the society. Let me give something to him. Okay? That is why that both of them have something in common. Expectant. I'm still wondering what I'm going to use for the guitar. Maybe I'm going to just blind it up a little bit. Thank you very much, everyone. Just Kina, thank you very much. Wamiya Rambeck, thank you very much for showing up. Thank you. I appreciate you all. Appreciate you all. I think it's time to clean my it's time to clean my brushes or use another one and allow this one to get better. So please, I'm wishing that this year we bring in some good stuff for you all, okay? I'm wishing that this year we bring in something good for you all, okay? As I've said before, let us try not to mourn our loss to the extent of not healing. There are things that are out of our control. We should recognize that so that we can heal quicker. Nobody's saying that we should forget, all right? I just want us to heal quicker when certain situations occur. let me see. I just want to make this guy elegant enough to be admired as well. This is very important. This is very important. Want to make him look interesting, okay? Look interesting. Just want to make him look interesting. Yeah. Okay. It's looking like there's a movement where he is. So this one has to be toned down a little bit. I'm not painting with white. Okay, that means that leg has to be this way. Okay, let's draw it out. Okay. So I wish you all a very pleasant year, more with health bestowed. And while you're expecting, do something. That's what the painting is talking about. While you're expecting, do something. Try to do something while you are expecting. I don't know which one is going to be better now. Let's see if you have to cross this one this way. Okay. Cross this one this way. Okay. Cross it again and then move. Oh, that was too much. Okay. Yeah. Okay, something like that. Highlighting the draperies. Okay. Just highlight the draperies, don't add too much. Okay. You can. Okay. Yeah, I think this is better now. Oh. Yeah, try to envisage the result while you're working. Try to envisage the result while you're working. Don't make that mistake of saying, okay, when I get to it, try to get to it as soon as possible so that the rest of the time, what you do is uh-oh, trying to detail your effort, okay? Don't wait until a lot of mistakes are made before you can now say, okay, let me, this is my result. No, the result has to be seen while you're working, okay? The result has to be seen. What it's gonna look like has to be seen while you're working, okay? It's very important. Okay, let's just dress up here. So while I'm doing this, I'm intensifying the colors, okay? The chosen colors, I'm intensifying them, you know? If I've decided it's gonna look this way, I'll intensify the color a little bit so that it doesn't look like I just primed the board, okay? So Wamiyu has to be highlighted as well. Thank you very much for coming. All of you are very much appreciated, all right? All of you are very much appreciated. Yeah. So let me see if, because this area has to be rough, like did before. So, how am I going to identify that? So you make it this way. Make sure that it's not too much of a blue, so that you can contrast. Oh, no, the blue is too much. That's the thing I keep on telling you guys. Don't allow your blue to make you blue. Don't allow your blue to make you blue. Because despite the fact that I said you should use your blue as your darkening color, as your mixing element, it doesn't mean that you should allow it to overtake, because it's dark. It's dark like your black. But the only thing is that black stays black when it dries, and your blue still throws out a little bit of bluish texture. Okay, so that's the reason why you should be careful when you're using your blue. Yeah, so that's what just happened to me right now, you know. That's what just happened. But I have to bear it in mind and correct it. And when you correct blue, it doesn't really disturb the whole thing. But if you correct black, the black can really, darken up more. Thank you very much. Oh, some beautiful people are coming in more. Thank you. Thank you. Please give the video a like. Give the video a like. We are painting again after 1 year. Dallas Handmade Woodworking. That's the wonderful family from please connect, please. Dylan's Handmade Woodworking. Please connect. Let's give that. These are Buzz. These are from the Dylans. You're welcome, Dylans. You're welcome, Dylans. Dylans should be from my wonderful friend, Beers and Buzz Lady, all right? You guys are welcome. I appreciate you all. Yes, so my first painting of this was a drummer. This time around, I wanted to be a guitarist, and the composition is to, Dylan's, if you write something now, you'll be on blue. So just say hello so that people will see you on blue and connect to you, Dylan's. So you've already been given the moderation jacket. I don't like people coming around here with bikini and boxers, or kimono. Yeah, you're welcome. So whenever somebody comes, especially somebody that I knew, I give the person something. So Dylan's, I hope everything is going on fine on your own channel. You're welcome. The woodworking shop. Thank you very much, Dylan's. Yes, that's a wonderful family out there with Buzz Lady and Beers and the Buzz Lady. So yes, I'm very careful because now I've finished the composition. This is the composition, okay? There's going to be a connection between the two. So pictorial, you will look at that. It looks as if this person is doing something. For the negative mind, he will see something else. But for the positive mind, it's going to be a guitar. So that's the thing about composition. Because of the fact that negativity and positivity are mostly parallel. You create certain things that will get someone to think. And that's it. When you, oh, what is he doing? Is it about doing the ice stuff? No, he's not doing the ice stuff. He's playing a guitar. So, what are you thinking? So, and that's how things happen. When you consider other people's thoughts and trying to re-educate, to restructure their thoughts. Okay, so sorry about that. I need to sometimes make get such a parody into what I'm doing. So let's see if we can better this area so that it doesn't look funny. Yeah. So, okay. Where else? Okay, here. We still are working on the filling here up is going to be a little bit difficult. So while I'm filling it up, I'm giving it the right color that should be behind there. Okay. Let me throw some more light into this so that you people will see what I'm trying to create. Okay. This is better. So you can now throw that up also here a little bit, but make sure that you're not creating a smear, because remember, no matter how intensive that light over there is, because of the fact that he's here, there's going to be a little bit of shadow, okay? There's going to be a little bit of shadows being thrown, whether he's in the open or not. There's going to be a little bit of shadow thrown out here, so you just have to indicate that too, okay? Don't make sure your shades, your shades help people to understand the two-dimensional or three-dimensional effect. Three-dimensional. The shadow is the third dimension, okay? That's 1, 2, and the third dimension is your depth, okay? The third dimension is your depth. I know that here is a little bit busy, but I'm gonna help that out. I'm gonna make it work. It's gonna work. It's gonna work. Yes. So in order to throw this this bicep up, this bicep, you have to highlight here. It's a play of contrast. At the same time, while you're playing that contrast, you are also detailing you're detailing your composition. So don't ever shy away in when you notice something that is disturbing the whole composition. I mean your color approach. You need to do something about it. Okay, you need to do something about it. I think we had a mistake out here with this indigo effect. So let me put it down a little bit. The indigo effect should be put down a little bit. Yeah. Welcome everyone. Please click on the name that you want to connect with. Click on the name you want to connect with and check the person out. It could be that what he or she does resonates with you. Okay? It could be that what he or she does resonates with you and you people will be friends forever. Okay? You people will be friends forever. So please connect with each other. I think when I'm through with the guitarist, I'm going to allow it to settle for a while. I don't like what I'm seeing here, this white effect, but you see, I just wanted to highlight the basket somehow. Okay, I just wanted to highlight the basket somehow. Okay, but it's something that you could do with a little bit of energy, put into it. Bring more color. See if there's a possibility of them bringing out what you want. Yeah. Don't forget, don't use any primary color just the way it is, okay? Try to utilize your primary color in a manner that they have to complement, but at the same time, just mix it up a little bit, okay? Mix it up a little bit. So the radiation you're noticing here is what happens when two positive people meet, okay? He is expecting and he's not expecting and not doing nothing. He's expecting and he's at the same time giving out something. His creativity is what he's using to entertain. And she is expecting, as you can see, she is also expecting, but she is giving. And as Ifeanyi has told you people, giving is like receiving, because whenever you give, your hands, your hands goes back to you. So let me see what Daylan would working shop wood. Oh, Daylan handmade woodworking. Yeah, that's the best way to say it. Yeah. Shadowing is key to painting. It really creates depth. Exactly. I'm from Michigan. Thank you very much. Thank you all the way from Germany. In Bayern, it's snowing right now. I've already gone out to push the snows, so it's now a little bit of ice raining. So yes, yeah, you're right. You're right. So I'm gonna do something here also in order to throw out this individual, because that shadow, it creates depth and at the same time it identifies your true lines or forms. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do now. So let's see, but it's not gonna be something reddish. It could be, but it has to stay in the area of or maybe I'll leave it to the transparent dark colors. I might leave it there. Let me see. Allow it to dry for a while. Let me allow it to dry for a while. So let's give more. Let's give more tone to this tank top of. So when you're painting, be very observant. Okay, be very observant when you're painting. It's very important that you observe what you're doing. Very observant that you observe what you're doing. So let me see. I think the highlight is good, but am I going to cover it up? Am I going to apply some element of graphicness in the whole thing? Let me see. Let me see. So because that abrupt, I don't like that abrupt demarcation from the guitar to the body. So that's why I'm doing this that I'm doing right now. And these are all complementary colors. Okay, these are all complementary colors. So yeah. Okay. So now the question is, to what extent did that tank top go? I think the tank top should be somewhere up to this point. So let's do it too. Thank you very much, everyone. Click on the name of anybody that you would like to associate with. Go check that individual out and see if there's a possibility that what he or she does resonates with you and then connect with each other. It's very important. Solidarity for the community with positivity and sincerity. Okay? Positivity and sincerity. That's the solidarity for the community. That's the motto of Ifeanyi's solidarity for the community. Yes. Some people are asking me, Ifeanyi, when you get uh, uh, 10,000 subscribers, how would you relate now that you're relating with everybody in this manner? How would you relate to them? I say, look, I know what you guys do. I know what attracted me to you guys, okay? Yes, I know what attracted me to you guys. When I got to, I check every page. You see, that's why it's good to watch before you connect. When I watch and I get connected to you, I knew what I saw in your page. I knew what you're doing, and it resonated with me. So, yes, let's wait and see when the 10,000 subscribers come. To tell you the truth, I'm sure gonna remember you all. I'm sure gonna remember you all. Why not? So, what is this expectant mother gonna wear? In the original, it's wearing a Toscana red. And this one was wearing actually an indigo. But this time around, I changed it a little bit. And she should be wearing green. Green is life. But why the musician is already wearing green? What is she gonna wear? Oh, if I want to give her a light, something light, she's gonna vanish in the background. So, but she has to be light. She has to be light. Let's see what happens if I give her, something that is light. So and then bring in some designs to, yeah. Let's see. But first of all, let's block all these other colors that is associated to the background. Let's block it up a little bit. Let's block it up a little bit. Yeah, I like that. I like that. I like that. I like the movement that I'm making here for now. So let's just clean up all the let's just give it one color for first, let's do what you call blinding of the background first of all. Okay, let's blind the background first of all, you know. Let's blind the background first of all. You can blind the background by creating a tertiary color which is far from the background, yes. And by so doing, you're not losing the complementary, the attitude of the whole color, So you are bringing every color now to blind up a place. While you're doing it, you spread it in a manner, So well, we have to decide what she's gonna be wearing a gown anyway, so something floating to give her the room for something floating, yes. Yeah. So let's see if it's gonna work. Yeah, your strokes are very important. Your strokes are very important. Don't you ever think that your strokes cannot, the movement of your brush doesn't help you out. You have to be careful. If you're going to be presenting that lady as a pregnant woman, if you get there, you try to, move your hands, around. Don't just do straight. If you do it straight, you're not going to see a bulge. And that's what you're noticing now. Okay, I'm going to make, and then create a contrast below the bulge in order to throw the bulge out. Very important. You people know that my second diploma project was done with a pregnant woman. Okay, so it's fertility is what I called it, and one of the best sculptures, which was later sold by the school. So as you can see, let's give her an elegant dress. Because she needs something lofty, She needs something lofty. She doesn't have to be, wearing something that will not give her space to breathe. Okay, so let's be careful when we are clothing her. We have to clothe her in a manner that she has to look, she has to feel comfortable, right? So that dress is gonna end up with a spaghetti hand. Okay, let's leave it this way for now. So that's gonna end up with a spaghetti hand. Okay, and the hair. So, but this is just the preliminary effect of what I want the ladies' clothing to look like. Okay. It's just the preliminary. Okay. Yes, it's just the preliminary, effect of what I want. And again, when it dries, I will see if what I wanted to do is the right thing, So that's what I'm doing right now. So, but that Caribbean blue is something, because I love Caribbean, so I have to think about this. So I want to think about this color in that manner. But actually, what is important is showing how yeah. So you see how I blocked that and still gave you the impression there's light being thrown on the bulge. Very important. Despite the fact that this is an abstraction, you just have to find a way, okay? Just have to find a way to indicate what the result is going to be. Let's see if we can give her a bit of a bulge. Yes, why not? She's expecting. So somebody is going to ask me questions when they don't see the real effect of expectation. So she's expecting. So let's give her more bulge. Exactly. You see that? That's what is important. Okay? The creative minds in the house know what Ifeanyi is doing. Yes, I believe that you all are creative. Just like I said before, Elsie Knight was here when I was quoting that verse that said, on the sixth day, the Lord says, let us create a man and woman in our own image. That's why I'm doing this. I'm showing that I'm part of that creation. And if you're that part of that creation, it means that you're creative. You're creative. I don't know if how do I do it now? the light is scarce today. Okay, okay, this should be an abstract stuff. I have to be careful to not spoil the whole thing with a lot of detailing, all right? So I'm gonna put on the light so that you will see to what direction that I'm going, okay? Look at it, look at it, look at it, look at it. See that? Sorry. So you see, I've worked on this, sorry. It's reflecting, yeah, because it's not yet dried, okay? It's reflective, okay? It's reflecting. I hope you can see something. Then here, so let's leave it this way. I think this is better. Or maybe I'll bring it a little bit closer, okay? So this is it. You see the coins that is being thrown into that donation box? That's what the artist is expecting. The artist is expectant. Let's make it full frame. Yeah. Uh-oh, I'm missing something. You people are not seeing the full vision, all right?